just said that you don't DJ your own music. Do you ever take your own music and test it, like Arthur Baker used to do?
I'll test music. I'll play things that aren't out or things that I know people don't know. Like things that aren't out, things that don't have vocals, things that nobody cares about, I'll play. Or remixes, before or around when they're out, as long as it's not like too recognizable. But I won't play vocal music typically unless the vocals are pretty hard to tell are me. It's sort of like wearing your own shirt, which I do think is funny, and I've done before because I think it's funny, but at the same time, and people, I find it very strange when people come up and ask you to play your own song, and then get really upset that you won't, and especially if it's an after party for the show where you just played it live. That I find deeply strange. Oh yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
You're over there.
I know. Do you feel like as you get older, your performance persona, the drinking, the drugs, the partying, the clubs, that's coming further?
I'm sorry, I missed the first part.
As you get older, as we all do you find that your performance persona is becoming more of like an alter ego than your real life, which is now like your wife and your dog and your home? Do you find that that's harder to break apart now?
I kind of feel like my alter ego has always been pretty domestic and kind of dumpy. And in fact, I think I'm now living more like I seem.
Your real self is your writing self?
Well, no. I mean, like I'm home. I have a dog. I have a wife, and I'm 37, and I look at it, and I feel like I perform kind of like that. And if anything, I think it was more of a surprise that I would be cool or go out. So I feel like I'm now just adjusting. My life is kind of lining up with what I feel I seem like. I feel the other one was more hilarious. And I never thought of myself as having a kind of a persona of parties, or at least not anymore, not for a long time. Unless it's one of those things where people just think I go to such crazy parties that they never see me because they don't have anybody to those parties. Because I actually just am staying home and watching. I'm actually listening to my wife watch Desperate Housewives, which is enough to make me want to kill myself. Even though she's patient and totally watches Ultimate Fighting with me, and actually is really into it. She likes the ground game, not the stand-up. But I just can't hear that voice anymore. It makes me want to kill myself. The narrator. So that's my life now: is walking the dog and listening to Desperate Housewives through the mall.
You just said that Studio B is going to be kind of have a party vibe.
Yes.
And then but you also saying that you're not really a party person.
Once again, you snafu'd me.
It's not snafu, it's more just.
It's a plain, bold statement of contradiction of my own monologue. I'm ready to go. I'm just ready to go less often. I save it up. I'm more of a scrapper. Go for a little while, take a break, then full on. I think I was most full on when I lived on an inflatable mattress in my office, because who wants to go home? But now, I have a dog. I would like to go home. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna, we'll have fun at Studio B, I assume. But then we have to drive, I think, the next day to someplace else, which takes a little of the edge off, or puts a little of the edge on, or modifies the edge in one direction that makes me go home light slightly earlier.
I didn't think I was going to get an answer to this.
Yes, sorry. Whoop, fight it out.
Would you say like your dog is kind of like breaking up the vibe of the band?
The dog's name is Yoko. But I feel like more of myself as an artist because of the time with the dog. And I don't feel like I need to be in this merry-go-round. I like to watch it roll. And she's good smelling. We wash her a lot, so I don't know if she's breaking up the vibe so much. Though Pat, the drummer, has complained that I do stay home more. because I have to walk the dog. So, possibly. I think it's a matter of months before we just implode over the dog.
Who's gonna take care of the dog while you're on tour?
My wife.
Is she okay with that?
She's okay. She's very okay with that. I think that's largely the reason we have the dog. Is because then she doesn't miss me at all, actually. She forgets I'm gone because she pays attention to the dog.